Hey guys, JK here. Wanted to talk about the Phantom of the Kill crossover. Some people were surprised that this was the next one coming because it does not start with an F, and that was kind of the clue that the official YouTube channel had given us. But as I interpreted in my other video, I thought that they weren't necessarily saying that the next one was going to be with an F, but that the ones to come were coming with an F, like the ones in the future. So that still could be true. I mean, we could still get Fate Stay Night for the next month's collab and everything, but I think a lot of people were initially expecting Phantom the Kill, and it turns out we are getting that one as the collab. I was a little bit kind of lukewarm on that until I saw this announcement, and I'm actually very excited now, because even if you're not like a huge fan of Phantom of the Kill, just the sheer quantity of new characters that we're getting has to be pretty exciting. At least it is for me. I had actually gone crazy with kind of like building up project characters and 4-star max characters like Freed and just having fun doing that. But with 5 new characters coming our way, not that you would get them all, because some of them are gacha units, but there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff to build up, so definitely save up those forbidden apples and such like that. So I had played this game back in the day, and Turfing was actually my leader unit and my favorite unit in the game. I had maxed out her stats. I got like all 10 copies or whatever it takes to build her up the right way, evolve her properly and everything like that. So once I saw her picture, I was kind of like, I had nostalgia. I was like, oh yeah, that game was pretty fun. And I actually tried to reinstall it, but it just takes too long, so I gave up there. But yeah, I'm actually genuinely excited now for this event. So we'll go through each event unit like one by one as they come up, but I can tell you right off the bat that the free ones are going to be Turfing in the front there with the pink hair, and then Mazamune, however you pronounce it, all the way in the back there with the katana. And then the 3 kind of in the middle, the red hair, blonde hair, and the gray hair, they're all going to be the gacha base 5-star units. So lots of cool stuff coming our way. So the login campaign, I mean, not really a whole lot to mention here. It's just pretty standard stuff. Nice as always. So these are the special summons that are actually going to be on the banner. They're all base 5 stars, so I'm sure there'll be rate ups, and there'll be probably like guaranteed this pull on whatever step, but they are going to be kind of hard to pull and build up, because they don't necessarily shine from their job 1s, but they are all very viable in the end. So starting from the left, the red hair there, Shekinah. So she starts out as a hunter, I believe, which is not that great. But then even from job 2, she becomes pretty useful and unique. She becomes a ranger, which, as you know, is a very useful job. It's pretty rare in this game right now in global. The only other one that we have is Ryle, and he's a light element. So right off the bat, you're getting another rare job, which is ranger, and then you're getting a fire ranged unit, which is very rare. So I think there's definitely going to be some nice uses for her there. And then the third job is going to be Holy Brawler, which is, as I've mentioned before, probably the strongest job in the game right now. So at job 2, she's very usable as a ranger, pretty unique niche there. And then the job 3 is going to be like, one of the most dominant jobs in the game. So even if you only can get up to job 2, like you can't get job 3, it would still be nice to have her, for sure. And she has a nice leader skill, like fire units get 30% attack up and 20% HP. Again, very similar to Ryle there. The second unit featured with the gray hair, which I believe is the main character of the game. I'm just going to call her L because I can't pronounce it. I always want to say Leviathan, but I know that's clearly not right. But L there is a base 5-star unit, thunder element. Job 1 is going to be Dark Knight, so kind of like their typical damage dealing starter job, but still useful for the overlimit passive there. Second job will be Ninja, and that'll be useful in various ways, mainly because of the mobility. And then the third job is going to be Dark Cavalier. So once you get to that job, this is going to be very, very similar actually to our Suzuka unit, because you could use the Ninja job as the main for the agility and the mobility, and then you could slap on overlimit and overdrive and just get gobs of damage out of that class. I mean, Ninja, the primary skills aren't that great, but you're getting such high stats, high attack that you're gonna really be able to use this unit well. So I think this is going to be a very strong unit. The leader skill is lightning attack up by 30%. So yeah, solid all around. I don't know if I've said it already, but all of these units that we're getting are all viable in their own way. So there's not like a dud among them. And then finally, the last unit on the banner here is, I think it's pronounced Shida or Sita. I mean, it depends on the translation, I guess. But this is a wind element, 5-star, and also very useful. So the first job is going to be, I think it's going to be Soldier, which is basic and, you know, you pretty much can't use it. Second job is going to be Martial Artist. So Martial Artist is always pretty solid, but is most notable for the basic combat skill set. So you can do like charge up, and then anything that you follow up charge up with is going to be like a ton of damage. And the job 3 is going to be a pirate. So this is going to be, I think, in my opinion, a better version of Shenmei for now, because unlike Shenmei, you can buff up your attack right before you do your next ability with charge up, and then you can just unleash like crazy damage with like Maelstrom or whatever. So if you can get her up to job 3, she's going to be very strong. It is going to be kind of a whale unit. I think this is probably the most whale unit off the banner, because even Shekinah was useful at job 2 and so forth. L, you can use as a ninja and just put over limit and leave on the ninja stealth or whatever. Not going to be full potential, but still very usable. But I do think that Shida needs to have her pirate job unlocked. Otherwise, she's just another martial artist, which is okay, but not really a standout at all. Another cool thing about having a wind pirate is that pirate does have a skill that raises fire and water res. And wind units would normally be weak to fire, so that's, you know, filling a gap or a weakness very usefully. And, you know, they're neutral against water, and getting some extra resistance there would definitely help. So all in all, a very useful unit if you can get her all the way up to job 3. And then anyway, we're going to be going on to episodes 1 through 5. Oh, there's some help from Broadway Saiyan there. What is this? Leviathan. Okay, so you can get her exclusive gear farmed up here. Like I said, it's like gacha units get free gear, free units get gacha gear. It's like really weird like that. What's cool about this event also is that you're going to be able to farm up this free unit, Mazamune, who is a fire unit, and you can do this through multiplay. And because there's also an extra level after this, it seems like this one's actually going to be, in my opinion, probably very manageable difficulty, so you don't have to be like, you know, end the game player to participate. I think that this will be clearable by, you know, a decent party of people. But this character is also viable, as they all are. This one starts out at 3 stars, and the jobs are Samurai. The job 2 on the Alchemist Code DB says Soldier, but I don't think that it actually means what our Soldier is. It might be something different. But anyway, the job 3 is going to be Dark Cavalier. So in my estimation, it's very, very similar to a Vargas unit, but instead of having like paper thin defense, you're going to have a little bit of an agility penalty with the single blade of Samurai. But single blade plus overdrive is going to be tons of damage. So again, we have another strong fire unit that can dish out a lot of damage, and this one's for free, so you should be able to, you know, get her up to all the way to level 85, which is always going to be useful at this point. I mean, in the future, yeah, we'll have like 85 for a ton of characters, but right now, any level 85 that we can get is going to be useful at some point. So really cool that we're going to be able to farm that up online. And then the extra level is going to be able to get exclusive gear for Shida and Shekinah. So if you're able to pull those, you want to look into this. Shida gets a Hurricane Axe, which I'm hoping is for the pirate job. I think so. And then Shekinah is getting a bow, so that's actually going to be for her job 2. So again, if you can only get up to job 2, at least you'll have that exclusive gear, and you'll have a very useful class with a unique element for that class. So really cool stuff. And then some summon tickets and all this stuff. I'm just really excited because whether or not you like this game, Phantom of the Kill, I mean, there's just so much coming our way that, and they're all like cool looking characters. They're all viable. They're all strong in their own way. That, you know, it's hard to not get excited about it. So definitely save up your apples, save up your whatever those little fiend things are called, metal fiends, and equipment if you need to. Be ready for this, and yeah, I'm really excited about it. I'm not gonna wail or anything like that because honestly, I'll be very happy with even just turfing and Mazumune. But if I was able to get like a job to Shikaina or so forth, you know, I'd be very excited as well. So there will be more stuff coming on this in the future, but for now, I think that's good enough. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Just gonna be a ton of good stuff coming. See you guys next time.